Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Welcome back to your recorded social studies lecture. As you all know that I'm your social studies teacher, Ms. Jaziba Khurram from the Smart School Sir Syed Ahmed Khan campuses and Cholistan Desert campus. Now you know that we have been discussing different landforms throughout this course, and we have already discussed topics related to what are rivers of Pakistan, how is climate of Pakistan, globes, maps, mountains of Pakistan, plains and plateaus of Pakistan as well. And now this time we are going to discuss about our chapter number 7, which is deserts in Pakistan. So now, before wasting our time, we just move forward to our explanation part of the chapter deserts in Pakistan. But for that, I need you all to take out your social studies book and open page number 36. Let's just move to the explanation part. Alright, so our chapter is deserts in Pakistan. As you can see that this is a picture of a desert, and we are going to further discuss about what actually deserts are and how many deserts are there in Pakistan. So let's just move and see what actually are deserts. Let's just read about further. Before moving further, we will discuss basically what are deserts. So deserts are unpopulated and barren land because they receive very little rainfall. Like I told you before in your chapter, plains or plateaus of Pakistan as well, that a barren land is a land where you cannot grow any kind of crop, where the land is not fertile, the land is very dry, and the soil is not that much good for the crops or growing any kind of the vegetation kind of thing. So the deserts definitely have barren lands, as you can see over here on the screens as well. That is full of sand, all of the very harsh kind of weather, and you can see that it's very less populated as well because of this harsh weather conditions. No person lives over here, and they receive very little rainfall as well. Now, why deserts are dry? Because it is actually an area which receives actually means an area is defined as a desert if it gets less than 10 inches of rainfall per year. So वो एरिया जहाँ पे 10 इंचेस से ज़्यादा कम रेनफॉल हो पूरे साल में, that area is considered to be as a desert. And deserts are it's kind of that kind of a landform which you can find all over the continents and throughout the world. Means it is found on every continent of our world as well. Now here are some key points where we will discuss that how to determine that place is actually a desert. So some of these key points will tell you more about deserts. So the first one is little rain and extreme temperatures. Yes, the deserts do get a little bit of rain, and they have very extreme weather conditions. Means there's so much hot weather, बहुत ज़्यादा गर्मी होना, which we cannot tolerate that much. That's what a desert temperature is like. Second important point is that it gets 10% or less rainfall throughout the year. A desert is recognized by the little amount or less amount of rain which it is getting. Third point is that it is unpopulated and barren land. Means where no person lives over there, very few amount of people lives, and its land is also barren. Means where you cannot grow any kind of crops, you cannot grow any kind of vegetation over there. So this is what unpopulated barren land means. Another point is that it is a large expanded dry wasteland. Why is it expanded dry wasteland? Because obviously we cannot do anything over there. There's so much of a bigger place which is full of just sand, and there's nothing you can do over there. So it is kind of a very large landform, but it's a kind of a wasteland because we cannot do anything over there, perform any kind of things. It's just like a dry wasteland for us. People live semi-nomadic life over here. Why? What is nomadic? First of all, clear this point of yours, that what is nomadic. So nomadic means moving from one place to another rather than living in one place for all of the time. Means वो शख्स जो एक जगह से उसी जगह पे ट्रैवल करे but एक जगह पे ज़्यादा टाइम तक ना रह सके. So this is if you can find a person in a desert, so this is how he will live. Is living kind of a semi-nomadic life over there. The most important point is that no food, no water, and no shelter at all. You will not find any kind of food over there. You cannot even find water plus shelter. तो वहाँ पे होता ही नहीं है. So you will not will have any of these things over there. Harsh living conditions. Even if you will try your level best to just some of the people have really done it before, like to just make sure that we can live in desert for this much hours and all that, but you cannot live over there because of the harsh living conditions. Plus if you will if you are sitting on a sand, अगर आप एक sand पे बैठे हैं, obviously desert is full of sand. You cannot just sit, lay down over there, plus the sand is going all over your body, your face, or you cannot even survive without food, without water, without shelter. You cannot survive in a desert. Important part is that plants are drought resistant, means stunted bushes, trees, acacias and grasses, these kind of things are over there. Not only that, you can see that it is 150 meter above the ground levels as well. The plants in the deserts mainly consist of these kind of plants जो अभी हमने discuss करे हैं. And the wildlife, yes, the wildlife is also over there, which includes desert gazelles, bustards, jackals, foxes, wildcats, lizards, and snakes. So this is how the plants and animals which can survive this much long without any kind of food and water can live in desert. Frequent droughts, you can face. Drought is kind of a condition where बहुत ज़्यादा dry land हो जाती है, बहुत ज़्यादा खुश्की हो जाती है. So this is what a drought is. Sand dunes 150 meters high, means जहाँ पे पहाड़ी मट्टी के पहाड़ टाइप के बन जाए, यहाँ पे there's so much sand which is making kind of a mountain kind of shape. This is what sand dunes are, and they are 150 meters high. Yes. And Pakistan has 4 kinds of deserts, which are Thur, Cholistan, Haran, and Thul deserts, which we will discuss further. And the last important point that does not favor feasible lifestyle, most difficult to live over here, is that means a considerable number of people dwell in these harsh living conditions along with their livestock. The people live in a semi-nomadic life, also continuously move from one place to another in search of water and food for themselves and their animals, which is very hard for them to get, because in a desert you cannot find some basic necessities which you can find in a kind of a city area or even in a village area as well, but not in desert. So let's move to the next one. Deserts in Pakistan. Now there are so many deserts in Pakistan. There are several locations like northern, central and southeastern regions of our country where so many deserts are located, and Pakistan has 4 main deserts. Those hot deserts of Pakistan include the Thur, Cholistan, Thul and Haran deserts, in which in this chapter we are going to discuss all these 4 type of deserts. So let's just they are actually located in the map of Pakistan. Here you can see the first one is actually the Thur desert is located in Sindh. Thur desert is located in Sindh. With the help of their colors we are recognizing them. This part is of Thur desert. Cholistan desert is half of this part is in it's in the part of a Punjab side. It's in the Punjab province of Pakistan. Thul desert is also in Punjab region, Punjab province of Pakistan, and the Haran desert is located in our Balochistan area. So these are the 4 deserts which are located in our Pakistan. Thur desert, Thul desert, Cholistan desert and Haran desert. With the help of this map we can recognize this more efficiently and more properly. So here are some of the images you can see. This is how our Thur desert looks. This is an image of a Cholistan desert. You can see here the picture of this Cholistan Desert, which is also known as the Deravar Fort in Cholistan. It's very famous for its this structure, and there are two more deserts in Pakistan. That is Thal Desert. Thal Desert, you can see this is how Thal Desert looks, and this is your Haran Desert. And in further chapter, when we will continue our discussion, we will further discuss these deserts in very much detail. This video was just all about the introduction of the chapter, just to make sure that you all know what actually deserts are, what are the key features of a desert, and how many deserts are located in Pakistan. We have seen their pictures, and inshallah we will continue our discussion in our live session plus our physical class. Looking forward for the beautiful kind of and discussion with you people. Love to hear your point of view as well. So we will continue this chapter and further in our further classes, inshallah. And I'm just signing off from this class. Till then, you all take care of yourself. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.